there. I think this would be a game you might think about betting something that might be a little uncomfortable. And I mean that seriously. Like, this is Christmas time. Get a little bit extra money.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
bad line.
We don't. So I got a game here for you, and I think you went to the well with Army last week. I'm going UConn here. I like UConn's spot here. On this side, obviously Army knows how to defend the triple option, but I think it's this UConn run game and this UConn offensive line has been playing well. And I think the one thing that really brought me to this game is what's his name? It's Moore, right? Jim Moore is their coach, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, for UConn, they're
Yep.
fighting for a bowl game. They won a bowl game,
Well, yeah,
in this one.
they've already locked up a bowl game. Actually, they're 6-5.
Yeah, so they have every reason to keep winning here. They have every reason to keep winning here. Now, would you ask me would I take the money line? I'm not sure if I would take the money line here, but I like the number. I like the spread. They both run the ball, right? We already know what Army does from a running perspective. UConn's very similar, very high rate and running. I believe it was over 60%. The last line I checked up there. So what's the line on this one? I think the line was what, almost 40 something. They just took it off 43. It's 43 and a half. You got a low total with a double digit spread. Yeah, give me the dog. Give me UConn. I like you. I like UConn to cover. I like him even better in the teaser, in a 10-point teaser. They will be definitely a leg in one of my 10-point teasers. But I like it on both sides. I think you get an inspired team here trying to back their coach, and I think they try to get a win here. Not saying they're going to win, but I think I like them to keep this game close.
Yeah, I love it. Total agreement. That was one of my next plays. I feel really strong about this college football week. And UConn on DraftKings right now is plus 10.5. So I'm in total agreement here. That's one of my next three just outright plays. I also do love them in a teaser.
Yeah, I love them
So
in the
yeah,
teaser.
I'm just total agreement here. Love UConn at 10.5. That's a key number, getting that hook.
For sure.
This is going to feel a lot like two service academy teams. This is going to be two teams that just want to run and run and run. The clock's going to tick and tick and tick. I think this is a one-score game.
Yeah, agreed. And like I said, I don't. If you want to look at, I'm trying to think. Let me pull that up. You said you were on DraftKings, right? Let me see if I can pull up FanDuel.
Yeah, the DraftKings is 10.5 right now, and it's heavily juiced towards that moving to 10. So if you're gonna get the hook, now's the time.
Yeah, I was going to see what that money line play was.
Plus 300.
340. Wow. So here we always talk about how FanDuel is kind of behind. They're up. It's 10.5 for UConn on FanDuel. So it's a whole point more, which is so key. So if you guys are watching, you like UConn in this spot here, early 12 o'clock game, you got to go to DraftKings to go get that number. That's a whole point. That is major and huge from a gambling perspective. The key number, like C Sharp saying, getting to 10, getting that hook, and you're going from 9.5 to 10.5. That's a big. It looks like DraftKings hasn't caught up to that number yet.
And they're getting there. It's minus 125, so it's not going to last long. One or two more decent bets, and that thing will be minus 10, minus 110.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
Get it now.
Makes sense. Yeah. All right, bro. Right back to you, bro. What else you got for me?
Well, we'll stick to another service academy. This is a team I keep riding, man, especially when you get them over 2 touchdowns. I just love Navy. I was on them last week. They were in my teaser. I love them outright. Now last week that was scary. Notre Dame came out and put a whooping on them in the first half, and I was like, oh man, my Navy gravy train has come to an end a week before Turkey Day. But no, backdoor cover. They had an unbelievable second half, and here I am again. Navy plus 15. It was 16 and a half when it opened, so money is coming on Navy. So I get it now. That could be 14 tomorrow when it kicks. UCF. They're good. I expect UCF to win, but I just love Navy catching 15 when we do our teasers later, like we just talked. UConn plus 10.5. I would throw Navy in there at up to plus 25.
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I wasn't looking at that game specifically, but it makes all the sense in the world to especially get up over 25 and a half. You're talking about 3 touchdowns. Navy's been backdooring a lot of teams all year, so I like the play. I'm trying to look at their schedule. I don't think they've lost by 3 scores yet this year. That
Nope.
Memphis game. Yeah, Memphis. They lost to Memphis that in early September. But other than that, they haven't lost by more than 3 scores all game. So I like that trend. I like that to stay alive.